Yes.
And like again, even though the title of this clip on Nerdrotic Daily is going to be like Minecraft is a f***ing enormous disaster, just want to be very clear. It's going to make a lot of f***ing money.
Well, hey, The Force Awakens, was that not a disaster, Ryan?
The movie was f***ing awful.
Yes, it's a creative disaster. It still could apply.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
You're sitting there like a fucking baboon.
Minecraft. Well, I saw it in a pretty full theater.
What?
Yes, I saw it in a pretty full theater. 6 o'clock last night. I wanted to see that Superman preview, so that's why I really kind of went to go see it. And I went there to see Jack Black because I have not seen Jack Black be Jack Black in something since the last thing Jack Black was Jack Black in something. And he was definitely Jack Black, but he's like a caricature of Jack Black now.
Oh, he ramped it up to 11.
Like Blacker and blacker than ever before.
Listen,
he was like, wait a minute,
this is definitely not the same Jack Black that we saw in his most famous role, which is, of course, I Know What You Did Last Summer too.
Yes,
but fucking, I don't know. Maybe I feel a little bit differently than some of y'all. He seems to care a lot about just being him, and he's got the energy, and he's giving it his all, and he's trying. And oh boy, that stood out a lot in this movie. He was out there, he was singing, he was dancing, he was excited. Apparently he actually likes Minecraft, and he was just having a great time. And I wish the other actors like put in effort or talent or anything. I can't
the
fault
quality of
him.
movie they were in.
It was the Jack Black show.
It was. It felt like, look, this movie's a steaming pile of shit. But
garbage.
No. But I don't know if the core audience, which are basically kids that are trying to get their parents to take them to go see this movie, I don't know if they're going to view it that way. I thought about this for a while. I'm like, when I was a kid, I thought Jack Black was fucking hilarious. Now that I'm old and cynical, I think he's so fucking cringe. It makes me want to die.
He's never been funny. He's always been cringe.
And that's my point.
Rock, like there's times where he was good. Tropic Thunder. Where he held back. This movie is no holds barred. It's full on Jack Black as Jack Black can ever be.
It's like they were just like, hey, do whatever the fuck you want. He's like, well, I've got a little, I can sing for this if you want. They're like, go ahead, try it, Jack. And he did. They're like, all right, one take, let's go on to the next one. Like, there was so many little songs from him. He was so extra. Jason Momoa's character was completely insufferable the entire time.
Well, that's all the characters.
Yeah, but he had more screen time, I guess, than some of the others.
More than the
fucking nerd bitch kid. I don't feel like he had nearly as many lines as Jason Momoa.
And thank God, because he sucked.
Well, he got pushed to the background as well, and there wasn't much there for him to actually be a character anyway. But Jack Black hijacked the film because of his Jack Blackness, and then Momoa decided to, all right, I'm going to try and compete with the retard award, and he kind of was a contender in the film.
Every single thing he did, anything in the entire movie, it was to either feminize him or humiliate him, or preferably both. They even sung one of the songs actually said, "Put on your birthday suit and blow your birthday horn." There was a lot of weird messaging in this movie.
There was a little bit
very
of
gay.
gayness.
That was specifically a song that was supposed to distract people. It was meant, even in universe, to be a silly, stupid song.
This movie was doomed from the start because Rags was talking about it earlier. I've played this game before it officially released.
Before it released in 2011. I had to give cash to a friend's dad because I didn't have like a card to pay for things online. Like, please buy this game for me. I really like it.
It felt a little shady, but like everyone that's played it that long, and a lot of us are adults now. We heard that they were making a Minecraft movie, and we said, "What?
Why?
Yeah. What is the story going to be? There's no story in this game. It's just run around in an area and make stuff. Like, what are you going to make?" And what they did is they said, Jack Black, be Jack Black.
There's no story.
To be fair, they made a Lego movie, and it's not bad. I was going to bring that up, Chris.
See, but that was good. You see, you have to make a story that's like compelling with good characters and funny. And
well, that's the thing. This movie did have potential. There were parts in it that I was almost having fun with, and it was actually those parts where it was trying to embrace the Minecraft stuff, like the ride through the creeper mine on the mine, carts and things. And when he goes nuts and starts building the tower, it's like, okay, there's something that you could have done with that. and then they move right on past it. It's like we see someone build stuff with blocks once in the Minecraft movie.
Minecraft is a background character in its own movie.
Which is shocking.
That's the biggest. I think that's the reason that I think the film is the biggest failure. Is yes, it's fucking cringe characters, blah blah. They needed to focus more on just the world itself.
World
building,
like they did in the Mario movie.
Being said, I've said for fucking months, even when that first trailer got fucking ratioed to hell, that I think it's going to be big. It's got a massive player base. It's targeted towards a bunch of kids who are
most selling game ever.
It's targeted towards a bunch of kids who watch an untold amount of different YouTubers who have like 10, 20 million subscribers, who all they do is do stupid shit and play Minecraft all day. Right. Who are arguably more cringe than some of the characters we saw in this thing itself. And they love it. Those things get tens of millions of views. And it just had a massive opening Thursday. I don't know how much the word of mouth will matter. I think it's going to do really well.
Yeah. My 14-year-old stepson is seeing it tonight with a bunch of his friends. So, and he's been obsessed with Minecraft since day one. And he told me that they made like a special Minecraft game to promote the movie, and he kept telling me like, oh, this isn't like in the real game, or this is off and this is off. So he was kind of not a fan of the Minecraft game they made specifically to promote the movie.
My 13-year-old felt the same way about the trailer. He was watching the trailer and he was like, this doesn't look like what I like about Minecraft, and I don't know what's the story.
Like the game.
This is not Steve. Like that was the first thing. He was like, "Who is this? This is not Steve."
Yeah,
I mean, Steve with diabetes.
17,
but I think it's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, the 16, 17-year-olds who like all are into Skibbity Toilet and all that nonsense. Like they're like so excited to see this movie now.
I can't wait for the Skibbity movie.
I think
that's next development right now.
Skibbity has a better storyline than Minecraft.
Well, I think that movies for years now have been like figurative toilets, so it's only appropriate that they slowly but surely move to making movies just actual toilets now.
I think Minecraft is going to have different mileage for kids at different ages. My teenage boys, they were pretty meh about it, but my 6-year-old son loved it, and I think it's because there were some gags in Minecraft that I actually kind of chuckled at that weren't terrible. I think for younger kids, there's more gags they're gonna laugh at because it's just silly.
That's its own damning indictment. It's like, oh, the 6-year-olds will like it, and you know what? I think I agree. There's enough pretty colors and weird noises that a 6-year-old would like.
Gags,
But the more that you like Minecraft, the less that you will like the Minecraft movie, which feels like an inverse of the Mario movie, which was filled to the brim with embracing being a Mario movie. It's full of references that are extremely subtle. There seemed to be a lot of care that was taken to get a lot of stuff in there, a lot of references, a lot of nods to things in the games and elements about the world and stuff. And this feels like the weird nega version of what a video game movie is. The more you like Minecraft, the less you'll like this movie. It wasn't made by people who like the game. This movie is indistinguishable from a parody of a corporately produced Minecraft movie.
Oh, this is in Tropic Thunder. This is a Tropic Thunder internal universe movie. That's what we just watched.
Yeah, this is like when I'm playing Cyberpunk and I see the TV playing and it's like we're Blockcraft, and it's supposed to be a parody of it. That's just play this movie and that's it.
Even if the brand is big enough to make the first film successful, you do want it to still be liked by Minecraft fans, so you make an entire franchise that goes on forever, essentially.
When I tell people I like Minecraft, I don't want them to think that, like the movie.
Yes.
Like, no, it's not. We hate that. We disavow.
Like, separate. These are two different things. The director is the same director that made Napoleon Dynamite and a bunch of weird movies. So, like, you can feel there's...
In the beginning,
like a seasoning over the movie that is almost like funny. Why is that guy not making his own films? Like, pay that motherfucker money.
That first 20 minutes in the real world, with the exception of Jack Black, kind of felt like he was trying. But
it was
I guess you can't blame him for getting a paycheck.
It was terrible.
Jennifer Coolidge and the Villager were the funniest part of the movie. I would see a sequel with just the two of them having a relationship.
That was the small, tiny moments of humor doesn't redeem it because most of the jokes fall flat, like massively. Jason Momoa is really funny, and Jack Black is insufferable and hijacks the film. Yeah. And then, like, the main character, he's like
name him. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Chad. What's his name? Say his name.
Hank. Oh, Hank.
Henry.
Hank.
His name is Henry.
Henry. Oh, dang.
Hank.
He gets called Hank, but his name's Hank.
Yeah, that's short for fucking Henry.
He can just do stuff without learning anything in the world. He's like, he just knows. He makes a gun.
He makes a jetpack.
What could have been great about, like, if they made a Minecraft movie and said, look, it's only going to be about Steve. It's just going to be about him in this weird world trying to understand it. Like, just that part. Only that part.
That's
that maybe
the film that was lacking, is the acknowledgement that they went to this psycho dimension where things are made out of vaguely block-shaped units. There was never any like, oh my gosh, what is this? You know, do you guys remember Jumanji? That movie Jumanji?
Mm-hmm. The original or the remake?
Second
the remake.
No, not the remake. The old
original
one.
was
Yeah, the original is like I thought about that movie a little bit when I was watching this, because there's a certain element of Minecraft that's very like stylistically unique in a way that's not really compatible with reality. Some things it's too stylized, it's too blocky. Things about it are just you can't like put a real person in the Minecraft world and have it like work visually and by sort of the rules of the game. It's just not compatible. But if you have a world like with Super Mario, even the world outside of the Mario world is still like that kind of style. People are, you know, cartoony and everything. It's just almost like a different form of that universe's real world. Minecraft isn't really compatible with that. It's like from the beginning, the direction was a horrific decision to make.
Yeah.
Don't have real people go into the Minecraft world as real people. They need to be like transformed into block versions of themselves.
And then they could make Block Lives Matter jokes. It would be great.
In this, one of them comes to the real world, and nobody blinks an eye then either. There's a weird square block guy walking around.
Yes, the villager and Dennis.
Like, oh, this is normal.
Not to get into it, but the story and the plot is really bad, and the characters are really poorly written. If anyone was concerned about this being like an actual constructed narrative, it sucks balls in that department. It's really bad.
Yeah. I don't even know what, like, there was a plot. I mean, it was like, get the rock so we could get out.
The orb.
Yeah, it's a standard MacGuffin plot, I would say.
That is it.
Did you guys see the fan-made trailer for it where they actually made them into Minecraft characters? No. Yeah, that was like 100 times better than what we saw with the original trailer.
There's been YouTube people on YouTube that animators making Minecraft content for a decade. And it's better than this. Like, this Minecraft movie should not exist.
I have a dumb question. Did they have consultants that were players of Minecraft? Like, did they?
Who knows?
Yeah, they probably did, because there are, like, for the sheep is pink. I guess sound like such a fucking all right. So the sheep,
the house out of pink wool.
The sheep is pink. Sheeps can spawn pink, but it's like a 0.1% chance of them spawning pink, right? They knew to do that. Which I don't even like. It should be super duper insanely rare thing of this. It should have been like a white. It should have been a fucking white sheep. But like they knew enough to make it pink, and they're like, "Oh, this is like in the game where it's a really, really rare spawn for it to be pink." And then they create the CGI abomination that it is. But like, so someone clearly slime ball. You could bounce on those. Redstone. That's like good.
Creeper farm,
all this stuff. The bucket trick, which they mentioned that buckets are really useful in Minecraft. That's how Jason Momoa survived that, because if you dump a bucket of water, blah blah blah.
It came off like just surface level stuff. It didn't go deep into what Minecraft you could do in the game. That's why it came off like more like they're just jangling keys. You like Minecraft, you remember that?
The application of the video game stuff was bizarre. Anyone who's played Minecraft would know a lot of this stuff makes no sense. Why is Steve like, oh no, that's my only ender pearl. I had to kill an enderman to get that. Oh no. And then he's like, oh yeah, just take these elytra wings, which are like super rare items. You have to basically go to the end and finish everything to get. And it's a quote unquote beat the game in order to get, essentially, that let you fly around. I'm like, well, but why are you just passing these things out like hotcakes, but you're worried about a single ender pearl? But no mention of the end. No. Oh God, I sound like such a fucking nerd.
No Herobrine reference. Not even one Herobrine reference. Come on.
So in the game, there's no there's no plot really. There is a loose set of optional objectives you can do to get some things. Do you want a shulker box? Do you want a blah blah blah? There's an end dragon at the end. Like the iconic end boss of Minecraft is this big black purple dragon that flies around, and you beat it, and it's like, so obviously that's what you use for the movie, right? You eventually at the end you fight the end dragon. No, you fight some Malgosha. You fight pig lady. Oh fuck! So thematically, this movie is bizarre. All right. So basically, the message of the Minecraft movie is it's bad to be creative in the real world. If you're creative in the real world, you're a loser. You have no friends. People will make fun of you and they'll sabotage you. The only thing that differentiates people liking you from not liking you is your skill in engineering. There's no message in this movie other than being creative is bad. Don't be creative in the real world. Be creative in the video game. Go play the video game and be creative in it. Don't be creative in the real world.
Just the first I have a question.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, is it about Minecraft? Because we're moving on from Minecraft. We are not talking about Chad. You always do that. I say let's move on.
One
more thing for 15 minutes. No.
Yeah, Columbo.
One more thing. Drop off.
This is why I don't let Shad ask questions at the end. We're going on for fucking 15 minutes.
Even if it makes a bunch of money, it still is a huge missed opportunity to make a better film that more people could have enjoyed and potentially could have more follow-on business and repeat business from people other than like 7-year-olds. You know,
it feels like
no. That's it. That's it.
No feeling.
I'm gonna kick you. No more. Jesus Christ.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.